Hello guys. Oh, that changed like the colour of that was strange. Never mind. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm finally back home. This is my home from Jordan's. Like you guys know, I was there a week. Jesse, you were talking about Brokeback Mountain, which I've never seen and was never particularly interested in. But Neil, you started talking about the short story that it's based on, and the way you were talking about it, that sounds really good, and I might look that out if I get the chance. You were talking about going back to doing comic book reviews and stuff, and I'd really love it if you did that, because I really miss your reviews, because I bought a few books, I'm pretty sure I bought a few books, or I've recommended you to review a few books. But, you know, I really enjoyed those comic book reviews that you used to do, and it's a shame that you don't do them anymore, and I think you should. Can't think of any really to suggest to you. I'd suggest reviewing, I don't know if you'll have this, but the first trade collection of The Mask. Just because, you know, everybody's seen the Mask movies and they're totally different. I don't know. That's just if you ever get a chance and you want to go back to those. There's a suggestion for you. I'm sorry that Beast Wars didn't meet up to your expectations and your memories from when you were younger. I'm sorry. I don't know. That kind of happens to me now because I buy a lot of cartoons and stuff on DVD, and sometimes they're really good. Like I bought the Biker Mice, the first series of the Biker Mice, and it was absolutely amazing, and I loved it. It was fantastic. It was even better than I remember it being. And then I bought what did I buy? I bought Conan the Adventurer, and this is going to sound pathetic, but I bought Teddy Ruxpin because I used to have a Teddy Ruxpin video when I was a kid, and it made me so happy. But both of those are fucking awful. So yeah, I kind of know what you mean. And as for the circus, that was a total failure. We got there, and the show that we thought we had tickets for sold out 2 minutes before we got there. We had free tickets to go, but it turns out the free tickets were like a reservation thing, so you had to get there early and exchange your free ticket for real tickets to get in. And you know, we couldn't go that night. We did get tickets to the night after, but Jordan couldn't go, and I wasn't particularly fussed on going. So we wanted to give them to our little sister who also couldn't go, so I kind of passed them all down the line, and eventually one of my friends from work ended up taking the tickets, so I hope he had a good time. But Jordan was really sad, which was a shame, because it was kind of like the last day of our week together, and you know, I kind of wanted it to be fun for her, but she didn't get to go, so I took her out to a restaurant instead, and I bought her dinner, which was nice. And then we went home, and her mum and her sister had came back, so we spent time with them. So it was good. I've had an absolutely fantastic week. I've genuinely had such a good time. Jordan was saying on Friday that it's good that we managed to spend a week together, free of influence of the outside world, and still come out of it loving each other, which is good, and I stick with that. I agree with that. I think that is good. But yeah, I've had such an amazing week. So much fun things have happened, and it's just been great. Can't think if there's anything else to talk about. Hopefully, maybe not this week, maybe this week or next week, I'm going to order the films that we've got coming. Welcome to the Jungle for you, Jesse, which I'm not excited about at all, like I've said before. I'm sorry. And Neil, I can't remember what the film you wanted was, but I'll go back and I'll find it in your old video, so that's no problem. So hopefully I'll order those off Amazon this week. Anything else? A question. There should probably be a question. We need to get back into the asking of questions. They're important. What, if anything, Alright, that's a good thing. Is there anything like that you're properly into right now? I guess this could kind of be like your Beast Wars thing, Neil. But I've just kind of finished watching. I'm not really finished watching the third series, but I've watched half of the third series, and I've kind of just finished watching the first two series of Arrested Development. So that's pretty much all of it. There's like one more disc that's to come from Love Film, and then it's finished. And I didn't know Arrested Development when it was on, but now that I've watched it, I've properly fallen in love with it, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's a tragedy that it was cancelled and taken away so early. But they're making a movie next year, which should be good. So yeah, if there's anything like that you're into, then that is your question. What thing like that are you currently just engrossed in? Also, here's another question. Have either of you ever watched a series called Dead Like Me? It's made by the guy that made Pushing Daisies, which I've also not seen. But I've ordered the first series on Love Film. Purely because, kind of like Arrested Development, it got cancelled really early, and then because fans wanted more of it, they made a movie of it, and supposedly the movie was balls. But I don't know, I've never seen any of the series, so if either of you have seen that, then maybe you could talk about that, because I don't know what to expect from it. Also, I don't have any comments on this, but they're making but they've made a sequel to Donnie Darko, which is like a direct-to-video thing, which is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Donnie Darko. I've only ever seen it once, but it didn't need a fucking sequel, so I think I'm going to get them both purely because the sequel is going to be absolute trash. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just ranting now, I'm just rambling. I will see you guys, Jesse on Tuesday, Neil on Wednesday, because that is the schedule that we have worked out for these videos. Bye!